Yes, and the wedding planner, all in minutes. How did you do that? Ed Till told me about a website. That's it. I'm on it right now. I'm looking at Ed Till. Ed Till is talking about me right now. You know something? Ed Till's using me as an example right now. He is. Is he saying how great I look? He's saying that you look fabulous in that outfit. He's saying that no, there is no more beautiful bride than you, my love. That's what Ed Till said that. He said it. He said it right on the website. He says it right on the website. Look at Ed Till. You know, you are. You're the most beautiful bride ever, and I'm so glad you found this website so that you can get married now to this guy who was so lucky to have you. And may I say, sir, it is a pleasure seeing that you finally, grown up, and you're going to stop running around, like Billy Idol, and just start acting like Danny Thomas a little bit more and make room for Daddy, and you're just going to settle down, and you're just going to have a lovely marriage based on this incredible wedding that we're getting you at a huge discount. So, take thy discount, my son, and do well. And I just want you to be sweet and polite and romantic with her forever and ever. No matter what she asks for, make sure you say yes and pull out the chair and make sure you get it under there fast enough. All right, so that's what we're saying. That's my template for you. I realize that people say, well, my situation's a little different. Everybody's situation is. That's the whole purpose of the website. The website is not cookie cutter. The website is the exact opposite. All the specifics of a wedding that doesn't happen goes under post a wedding. All the details that you are ready and raring to go under Steal a Wedding. Is it easy enough to go to the last minute deals, to check the vendors, to go to Facebook, to go to Twitter, go to Google+, check their LinkedIn? But the main thing you need to know is the website address, StealMyWeddingDay.com. That's StealMyWeddingDay.com. Now, if you're just joining me in this segment, I know what it's like when you walk in at the end of a movie. No one ever explains to you what's been going on. I heard all this in the other room, something about a wedding. Yeah, it's only been going on for a while, so I'm glad you finally got in here. But here's the big news. Even if you just stopped in and just popped in, or I know what you did. You took that YouTube thing and you scooted all the way toward the end of it. I know. Even if you've done any of that, it's fine with us because it's easy to explain. It's called StealMyWeddingDay.com. The Ed Till Show has always stood for beautiful weddings and lovely events and love. We've always stood for love. I'm not afraid to stand up for love, even when it's controversial to do so, even when there's not a lot of love in this world, or certainly not enough. There actually is a ton of love, but the media never reports it. So here's you, deeply in love, and you are ready to marry this incredible other human being. You can steal a wedding at StealMyWeddingDay.com because somebody who's had a wedding that didn't actually go off the way it was supposed to, they have a venue, they have a photographer, they have a videographer, they have flowers ordered, they have a band. The band will be asked, can you play the song, cut the cake, and then you have the cake, and you have the transportation, the lighting, the tent, and the wedding planner. Now, how cool. You will look like George Clooney. You will look like James Bond. You will look like Batman, Bruce Wayne in any of those movies if you turn around and say, not only do I love you, not only do I want to marry you, I got it all set for July 15th. Well, take a look at the calendar today and then take a look at how fast that is. And you are Superman. You are the Man of Steel. You are incredible if you... Well, you know what? Guess who's making you look that good? I don't want to get you all excited about yourself, but honestly, you may not be able to take all the credit for this. Yes, that's right. I'm being candid with you. Now, the credit goes to StealMyWeddingDay.com. First of all, they thought of the idea. Second of all, the idea worked so well. And third of all, you heard about it here on the Ed Till Show, and now you're trying this thing going, oh, my God, I didn't believe we could do this. Wait till I call Sid Vicious and tell him that we're finally getting married. And you say, well, what kind of nickname is that for a fiance? Why do you call him Sid Vicious? Well, it's what my dad calls him. All right. So that's my point. If it has to happen fast, as they say, if it's time sensitive, is your wedding time sensitive? Then you need StealMyWeddingDay.com. This is a remarkable idea that is going to revolutionize what, unfortunately, for many people are very stressful days. Let's face it, marriage plans change for a multitude of reasons. So if they change, you post your wedding at StealMyWeddingDay.com. If, for example, you're just knocked off your feet, head over heels, you're intoxicated with romance and love, and you want to get married right now, and time is of the essence, you want to tie the knot quickly, there you go. Take over somebody else's wedding. It's called StealMyWeddingDay.com. It's a memorable experience, a wedding, so let's make it work out on both sides. It doesn't always seem like it's going to work out when a wedding, for a multitude of reasons, is no longer going to happen as scheduled. But look at the love in your eye, look at the sparkle, look at the moonlight, and toast the champagne. Because if you would like to steal someone's wedding who had it all mapped out, they had it all just perfectly planned, but now they're not going to do it, you can benefit from all of that. And for those of you who had the wedding not working out, do you love the sound of some of your money being returned? Some of your non-refundable money being returned. We have had incredible small business ideas and entrepreneurs over the last, I don't know how many years, decades, honestly, but over the last 10 years, so many remarkable ideas from small business owners online. This really ought to be Entrepreneur of the Year. It's StealMyWeddingDay.com. Your wedding day is one of the most important days. It's one of the most expensive days of your life. Do not let it be a financial ruin. Things change for a multitude of reasons. I want to keep reminding you, it's a multitude. There's no one reason these things, but here's the deal. Recover some of your dough, and also know that there's another couple somewhere. As your wedding is not going to happen, their wedding is going to benefit from all of your planning. That is so great. That is so good karma. That is so smart financially, economically, on both sides. You know, why shouldn't you take advantage of somebody's really good planning when you want to get married in a hurry? And why shouldn't you make all of your plans available for someone who will truly be happy with your plans as they were originally made for that day? StealMyWeddingDay.com.